Hey folks, it's been a warm and hazy day across the valley. You probably noticed that. The atmosphere is kind of thick out there today. A lot of moisture available, and if we get this cool front pushing into the valley later tonight, early tomorrow, there's a chance it could work with that moisture and give us some pretty good showers and thunderstorms. Now, the Storm Prediction Center, the folks who issue the watches and things like this, have us under a slight risk for severe weather tonight, and that means that scattered severe storms are possible. The word likely is not in there. Possible. If you look at the chart across the top, yesterday they had us in the marginal risk for tonight, and they bumped this up one notch to slight. If you go up to like a 4 or 5, that's what you see when the big tornado outbreaks hit places like Oklahoma. We've never been anywhere close to that, fortunately, but at least a slight risk does exist for tonight, so we've got to talk about it and talk about how that could happen. Now, you look to the north, we're already seeing strong storms north of the valley, from Laredo, just north of Laredo, up around Eagle Pass, all the way up through San Antonio. Austin points northward from there. Those counties shaded in the light yellow, they're all under a severe thunderstorm watch, and there you see just not far from Crystal City, south of Crystal City, near Asherton, a severe thunderstorm warning in effect as these storms continue to fire up. And the front triggering all this is gradually going to work its way southward tonight and work its way into the valley. Now, right now, there's nothing here, and our atmosphere is not quite the same as the atmosphere up there. So, you know, the chances of all that big bad stuff holding together, there's a chance, but there's also a decent chance that it'll fall apart and just become run-of-the-mill thunder showers and thunderstorms as it comes through. So we've got to kind of watch this. It's not a done deal. This is one of those days where if you lived in Three Rivers, we'd say, hey, it's going to happen. But we live in the valley, kind of the southern fringe of this stuff. So it's a tough call. Well, let's look. Future Track says 8 o'clock, no problem. By the time we get to 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, no problem. By midnight, a few showers start to fire up ahead of it. Sometimes these can get pretty interesting, these showers that fire up ahead of the front. So we'll be watching those by midnight. And then the front starts to settle in. And by 2 a.m., you've got strong storms in Zapata County, western Starr County, northern Starr County, kind of the top of the map up there. You get to 4 a.m., and notice the severe stuff, all those yellows and oranges kind of goes away. And that's what a lot of times happens with this. And that could be what happens here is there's a relatively decent cap over the atmosphere. But even with that, once the front goes through, notice Future Track says we see thunder showers behind it. Those probably wouldn't be severe. If they're along the front, ahead of the front, those could be the strongest. And then we dry the atmosphere out aloft a little bit. And instead of having thunderstorms during the day tomorrow, we mainly have showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder, but not like what we expect as a possibility during the overnight hours. As you go through the daytime tomorrow, scattered showers possible much of the day. Skies stay overcast, and that's the case all day Sunday as well. Just cloudy, on and off showers, an isolated thunder shower mixed in. But look at your rain chances. Nothing through about 11 o'clock tonight, and then look how it jumps at about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and then settles back down after that to still scattered by noon tomorrow. It doesn't go completely away. You go into Sunday, and we're still staying in that scattered range, so you're looking at 40%, something like that, even into the end of the day Sunday. Still some more stuff around all the way through that forecast period. How much rain are we talking about? Well, take a look. You can see that we're looking at through 9 o'clock tomorrow night, half an inch as a general average. But look back to the west. Starr County, 1.6. And I think if you get a thunderstorm, if you get thunder and lightning, you could end up with an inch or two of rain. Most places will see less than that. So your rain chance is 70% tomorrow, and then it tapers off after that, but doesn't go completely away. So for tonight, rain and storms likely after midnight. Some could become severe. Some and could. The big words there. Some could become severe. Many will probably not, but don't be surprised if it gets rocking and rolling in a few places. Then tomorrow, morning showers and storms, and after that, just clouds and showers. Highs only 78 tomorrow, so a cooler day because of this rain. 78 tomorrow, and even cooler on Sunday. We've really pulled temperatures down. I think the cooler air from that front is going to make it into the valley, so instead of being in the 80s over the weekend, we'll be in the 70s, but then it moves right back to the north. There's a warm front on Monday, and we're back up around 90 again. But the timing of the rain looks like it's all weekend long, from tonight after midnight likely, all the way through the day tomorrow and through the daytime on Sunday as well. The First 1-5 weather team, all 8 of us ready to track this stuff tonight. We'll be all over the valley, socially distanced, doing what we can to keep you up to date as these storms move in, as they develop. That's your updated First 1-5 AccuWeather forecast.